barbecue candy. That's what we're making today. Beautiful, smoky, delicious pork belly burnt ends on the Blackstone Bronco. These sticky, smoky, sweet cubes full of flavor are gonna ruin regular candy for you forever. Promise you that. Don't waste any time. Let's make it.
Crack that beer, light that flame, kick that door down, remember the name. This is Make Street. Smoke in the sky and the fire on beat. Flavor in the air, good times on repeat. Raise it up high, welcome to Make Street. Make Street. Yeah, Make Street.
First thing about making pork belly burnt ends is getting yourself a really good slab of pork belly. This guy right here weighs about 10 pounds and this should be good for an entire party. Just so it's easy to work with, I like to wipe it down. That way, if I need to move it, it doesn't really slip out of my hands. This slab of belly has a skin on. I'm gonna opt to take this off, but some people opt to keep it on and we'll just score it and leave it on there. I like to work with smaller pieces, so I'm gonna start just by sectioning this entire slab into 3 portions. That way, as I'm taking the skin off, it's just easier instead of cutting into the meat. First thing is, we're gonna trim that exterior skin. This works a lot easier if you have a very sharp knife. I'm just taking my time so I don't get into the meat. I'm gonna save these 2 pieces for now, and I'm gonna show you what to do when we're trimming this piece up and how we're gonna turn this into burnt ends. And we're just gonna cube these up into about 1-inch pieces. They do not have to be exact, just like a reference. And just real quick, if you see any pieces that are way too fatty, you're gonna cut those out or just throw them away completely. Something like that would be iffy, so I'd probably trim it right about there, just so we have even layers of fat and meat to go all the way around. And I would just take this, and again, 1 inch and 1 inch. Now I have perfectly cubed up pork belly. They're gonna get seasoned up and thrown in the smoker. We're gonna hit these pork belly pieces with a little bit of Blackstone Cajun seasoning, give it a little smoky depth, along with a little bit of a kick. I'm gonna toss that all around. Those are nicely covered. And finally, some of the whiskey burger seasoning. I love the way this tastes. It has a little bit of sugar in it and it has that whiskey flavor. It's gonna give this a really nice flavor profile once it's smoked up. I'm gonna grab our wire rack and we're just gonna lay these out, giving a little bit of space right in between each piece. That gives all sides the ability to crust up and don't touch each other. If they touch, don't worry about it. This is just my preference. Pork belly is all laid out onto the wire rack and it's ready to hit the smoker. We're gonna fire up the Bronco. We're gonna cook these pork belly burnt ends at 250 degrees. Now it's time to load up the Bronco and put those wire racks right in there so they're easy to get out. And I try to use the top 2 racks just to prevent some burning towards the bottom. We've had the burnt ends on here for about 4 to 5 hours and they're looking nice and crispy, as you can see. Gonna go ahead and grab an aluminum pan and we're gonna get those burnt ends in there one by one. This is exactly what it should look like, all crusted up. You can tell it has some nice smoke on there. That means they're ready to get sauced up and put back in the smoker to finish up. We've had the pork belly burnt ends in the smoker for an extra 30 minutes, sauced up, and now they're totally done, ready to be eaten. This right here is so versatile. You can put it in so many different dishes and make it taste in so many different ways. How you finish it, how you cook it, all depends on you. Thanks for watching this video. Watch what else we can make with these pork belly burnt ends, and maybe you'll see you making them too. Enjoy.